Well, hello. It has taken me 10 months to get back on a real trail, overnight backpacking, but here I am. I am with Fancy Pants in Curious George. You'll meet her in a minute. Going to do about 20 miles to Dug Gap. I don't know about the mileage. She's been kind of calculating our pace and our stops and all that. It has been raining cats and dogs. This is supposed to be a little trickle of a stream, but it's going everywhere. She's been at my house for a couple of days while we had rain and thunder and lightning and all of that kind of stuff. But today should be good. High in the 40s. Sun is supposed to come out, at least partially. So it ought to be a good day, except for maybe going through the car wash type areas. But we'll see. And let's go meet Fancy Pants and Curious George. There she is. Again? Yeah, because I've done this 3 times and didn't hit the record, evidently.
Are you serious? You didn't hit it
No,
the second time?
no. We'll see if this does it. But
Lord have mercy.
this is Curious George, and you can check her out on YouTube also. Hiking with Fancy Pants and Curious George. She started the Pinhoti January 1st. And you've done, how many miles is this up to here?
260.
260, okay. Yeah, because you got less than 100 to go to the end. Yeah.
Less than 100 to go.
All right. I will leave you with this and see you down trail. So we're about 20 minutes in and had to put my hood on because there's a mist. I just wanted to do a little check-in right here. So we're coming from up there. Jean is up there somewhere, but turn the camera on and show you what you're up against sometimes. This, yeah, Trickable. It looks like the trail could go either way. And there are no blue blazes that mark the Pinhoti. So sometimes you've got to venture down one path, look for a marker, and then venture down the other. Sometimes all trails or far out will help you with that, but not always. So there's our marker. Yeah, I got 2 trekking poles in one hand, so I can't zoom in. But there you go. I mean, we know we're on the right track. I knew anyway because I've been here before, and Jean's been here before, so it's all good. So here we go on a single footpath. It was kind of something like a logging road coming in to this far, to this pond. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Water is rushing. Beautiful though, isn't it? Georgia is full of this. Just full. All right, see you down the trail. This is one of my just favorite passages through this section of the Pinhoti, this pine forest. It just looks, it goes forever. The camera doesn't do it justice, but, and here comes Fancy Pants up the trail. Yep, I'm huffing and puffing. We just came down that hill. See you down the trail. This is what the trail looks like after heavy rain. That is actually the trail. All the way down there. Yep. Good thing we're going uphill. I don't say that too often. See you down trail. Well, we are now 45 minutes in. Almost 3 miles, something like that, so not doing too bad. But we just came through a pretty good climb and my legs were getting wobbly, so stopped, took my first pee break, took that jacket off because I was starting to sweat. The sun is coming out and the clouds are clearing, so it's going to be a great day. We're doing good time. I think she said 8.2 is what we're doing today. I didn't even bother looking or calculating whatever, I just left it to her. Anyway, parts of me breathing hard, but you know I do that all the time anyway. I part of me feels like I never left the trail, you know? Like it was just last week that I was on the AT. Yeah, it feels great. It really, really does. And I'm gonna wanna keep it up and keep going. Don't know about getting back on the AT, but certainly gonna look to doing the whole Pinhoti. Fraser reached out to me and a friend of hers about doing the whole Pinhoti northbound from Sylacauga in Alabama, where it starts, all the way up north where it connects with the Benton MacKay Trail, I believe. 355 miles, I think, is the total mileage. But we all got some kinks to work out, so I don't know if that's a solid plan at this point. It's a definite maybe. I will keep you posted and I will definitely video it. But so far, so good. My feet are soaked. And there's no getting around it. You step over the water and you just step into a soft patch of leaves and your foot sinks down and gets wet anyway. So I'm not exactly plowing through the water purposefully, but I am trying to go around when I can. Whatever, I got dry socks. This is, what did I say, 25 something with water and food and everything. So not bad. It's about what I started the AT with. Although when I started the AT, I had a couple days more food, but that's all right. I, just to let you know, am carrying an extra flat 10, maybe more like 12 pounds. So that's not good. Makes everything harder. All right, I'm gonna turn you around and see what I got across now. It's just so pretty, so pleasant. I'm going to put the phone away and hike so I don't wind up doing a face plant. See you down the trail. So, we're about 2/3 of the way to the road crossing at 136. We are at 1,634 feet of elevation. And it's just beautiful. That's a good thing about hiking this time of year. Everything's not leafed out and you get these great views. I love it. I like this time of year. This down here anyway. And there's a beast of a tree. And that's where I came from. And I'm gonna go up here actually. And, well, I'm gonna follow the trail a minute. This is usually a stopping point, a snack point, but I'm not gonna stop just yet. This is the plaque. I know I've posted this before, but this is a man, I guess, from Dalton, and his family put this here, and that's his tree. Beautiful. Beautiful. And this is the peak, I guess. We're gonna go back down the other side and zigzag, do a bunch of switchbacks, and then we will get down to 136. But as I recall, some of this is pretty steep, so putting you back in my pocket. See you down trail. Stopped to get water at this little water crossing. Obviously the culvert is all blocked, but up above it's coming out pretty good. Nice little pool right up there. I don't know if you can see it, but the sun, beautiful sun, is out. And it's funny, as much rain as we had, the leaves on the top are starting to dry already. It's just fascinating. My feet are still wet. They'll be wet till tonight, but that's all right. I got dry socks. And the stream continues. And there's Fancy Pants down the way. We got about, I think she said, 1.1 miles to Snake Creek Gap, where we're gonna have lunch. See you down trail. Welcome to the trail. Holy moly. I don't think it comes down up there. Down up. Yeah, it comes down from up there. And I think it's supposed to go directly across and like down that way. but something's blocking it, and it's coming right down the trail. Like Peter Cottontail. Yeah, so I bushwhacked a little bit, and the problem with that, I mean, it's clear and flat enough you can do it, but it's very uneven, so not good for our ankles. And you can't see, you wouldn't believe sometimes how far down you can sink into those leaves. Anyway, I'm going to go up here and see if I can't redirect it where it's supposed to go. Wish me luck. See you down trail. Okay. Finally remembering to turn the phone sideways, but we made it to Snake Creek Gap. And I'm leaning against the outhouse. Whatever. It's quite a building. That's all right. Fancy Pants is over there. And I am beat. I am plumb tuckered out, but I made that trek from Pocket Road over here in the same 4 hours that I used to make it, so not too shabby. Pretty proud of that, but I am tuckered out. We're gonna sit here and have lunch. My shoes are off. My socks, I wrung them out. There was enough water in them to actually wring them out. But we'll sit here a good maybe half hour or so, and then we get some climbs, but not too far, another couple of miles to our spot where we're going to stop for the night, so it ought to be all right. I'm going to sit here and have a good lunch, a couple aspirin, and we'll head back out to show you where we are just a little bit. Yes, feet airing out. They feel better already. The trekking pole's big parking lot. That's the trail, goes right up there. That's the trail where Jenny and I made our first video and we forgot our trekking poles. Back here in the car. But anyway, that's all I got. I will see you later. I'll show you what the trail's like between here and our campsite, and then when we get to the campsite. All right, toodles. Okay, this is how I know I'm getting tired. I just took my first dump. That's all I did was like slip right there on the trail. See it? And went down on my left knee. So I'm going to sit here a minute and recuperate. No real damage, nothing. Just humbling when you do that. I'm tired. My legs are sore. My thighs are sore. So sometimes it feels like I'm just throwing my feet out and just plopping, you know. So, yeah, I got to watch where I'm planting my feet. That's what I get for trying to look around at the scenery. But there's the trail. Just crossed over another little trickling stream that crosses the trail. I just love it. It comes straight out of the mountain. Just straight out of the hole. I love it. All right, see you down trail. Another cheerful end to a hike. I'm going back. I'm not staying with Fancy Pants. I just can't. Yesterday was rough and I was in so much pain all night. Not to mention it was super cold. That had something to do with it, I know. And the temperature's going to warm up from here on. But I just couldn't continue. I agonized all night. I was in so much pain. My thighs and my hips. Feet were fine, ankles were fine, everything else was fine. I think that is just conditioning. That is just totally being out of shape. That, and I got a little short of breath. My stamina is not there. So I got a few things to focus on when I go home. I'm going to write myself out a plan too, rather than just say, here's what I want to do and then don't ever do it. I got to take some weight off. Not a ton. I don't, 15 pounds. So that should be doable, right? Right. I have to increase my protein. I've not paid attention to that, and as long as you're just sitting on the couch, it doesn't show up. But I think when you're talking about hiking, it shows up. So I have got to up my protein game. So I'll be doing that and getting out and doing more hikes. I think yesterday if I had done Pocket Road to Snake Creek Gap, that would have been enough. But we had another big climb, another little over a mile. Not far, it wasn't far, but it was a big climb. And that just did me in. It just did me in. So I think I'm going to come back and do that other stretch a couple of times, even as a day hike, because that is a beautiful section. I've done it as a day hike several times, so that would be good practice. See if I can't increase my speed, my stamina, all those types of things. Then eventually do it with a full pack, whether I intend to camp or not, and just come on up this way. All right, that is it for this trip. Fancy Pants continues on. Follow her, Hiking with Fancy Pants and Curious George on YouTube. And she's going all the way to Katahdin. That's her plan. That is, she is in great shape. So, anyway, I'm starting to go downhill a little bit. Maybe I can show you the trail just a little bit before I end this. It's beautiful. Yeah. We were right on the top of the ridge back there, so we had a beautiful sunset. I'll try to put a still shot in here. I didn't film it, but beautiful day for hiking. Fancy Pants will have temps up into the upper 40s, so that's great. All right, I can't walk and do this. There goes the tricky poles. All right, thank you all for watching. Till next time.